special because I have one of my personal favorite YouTubers here with me. You guys have seen her on my channel a couple of times, but today she's going to be with me virtually. So this is Mridul with a twist. Hi Mridul, how are you? Welcome back to my channel.
Thank you for having me again.
I'm so happy we're able to do this despite being in lockdown. I knew that I wanted you to be the first person I do this little concept idea with, that I know you know about because we discussed it, and I have the chits sitting here with me. Okay, so to clue all of you into what Mridul and I are doing today, this new series of mine is called Chit Chat with Anam. I am so corny, it is hilarious. Like, I'm such a digger of puns. Where we're going to be pulling out chits, quite literally, that actually have instructions and an order to do the makeup in. It's like a fun beauty challenge because basically this is going to decide the order we do our steps in. So Mridul, I hope you're going to be like superbly equipped because this might tell us to do our contour before it lets us do our foundation and all, huh? Putting it out.
By the way, I just want to say I love the idea of I love the whole concept. I love the name and the thought also behind it. It's so fun. I'm really excited.
Thank you. You know, you've been a huge inspiration in me coming up with like just trying to do more. I have talked about you in my Self-Care Sunday series also in one of my videos. So she's a very like behind the scenes encouraging person in my life who's like, you have to do this, you have to do this. So it's so nice to have her in my life and in my corner actually as someone who's always so encouraging.
Likewise, I totally agree. I'll talk more about you in my video without making this video too long. I think let's just get started.
So in normal situations, obviously Mridul and I would take turns to pick up chits from this. But see, as always, I'm going to go ahead and keep picking up chits and we'll have to roll with it. So Mridul, are you ready? Should I go ahead and pick the first chit?
Yes, let's do it.
God, I hope we get to do our
base first, I know.
Okay, it says apply your lipstick with your left hand.
Oh my god, with your left? Okay, I can do that.
What I'm gonna hate about this is that we're gonna have to pick a lipstick shade without knowing what color we're doing, like our eyes and our cheeks and stuff. So
right. No, but I've like kind of thought of what I'm gonna do, so I have everything laid out.
We're not gonna talk about the makeup in particular in today's video. I will list down below in the info box all of the makeup that Mridul and I are both using. I'm a righty, so this is the first time I'm attempting this with my left hand. Mridul, I have a feeling you'll manage this. I think you'll ace it.
Not ace it, but I can manage it. I think I can manage it as well. Okay, so I'm doing a lip line first. Obviously overlining.
I'm being very inambitious. I'm just like going right in with the lipstick.
I broke my lip pencil.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm glad I chose a crayon because this is like a little
That's
bit
gonna be my step 2 as well, yeah.
lip
It's much
or a lip
easier.
liner.
Okay, done.
Same. Not bad. Good timing.
This was easy. Have you picked a red lip?
No, it's like this corally-ish.
Coral, but that's brave of you to pick like a bright color. I'm obviously going with like a nude.
I feel like my face looks really weird with like no makeup and then just lipstick.
Yeah, I know, it does look a little bit off.
I'm about to go ahead and pull out chip number 2. What are you hoping for, Mridul?
I'm hoping for base because as we discussed, the lipstick's looking a little bit off without... What is it?
It's about to get a whole lot weirder. Time for your eyeliner, kohl and mascara.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad, but I wouldn't pick it like if we had an option. Okay, let's do it. It's gonna be weird to apply eyeshadow after the eyeliner. Are you almost done?
This is the palest, most barely there liner I've ever done in my entire life. I'm trying to make it look invisible, basically.
Ah, that's smart. I'm like doing a full-on wing.
No, I'm not doing a full-on wing because I'm like, I want my foundation and concealer and all to come.
Also, it's gonna be a little bit weird applying mascara on the bottom lashes and then trying to put concealer.
Oh god, I didn't even think of that till you just said it.
Oh my god,
You
my
also
wings
make
are...
weird faces while applying makeup. I have realized I make really weird faces while wearing makeup.
I know, I agree. Also, my wings are so off. They've never been this off. Great for a video. Perfect.
I'm done.
Almost there.
Ready for the next step of what is turning out to be a very challenging challenge.
Hating the...
I don't know why this is happening. Do your highlighter within 20 seconds. You ready?
Yes.
So I had a liquid highlighter at hand for exactly that reason.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Done.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I think anything when you do it with your fingers, it's a lot faster. Oh, you used a sponge. That works as well.
But I feel I still need some more pushing. Ready for the next one? Oh god, please, base, please.
I feel like we're gonna end up getting base last.
That would be so ironic.
Base. Yay.
So it says, do your base while you're doing your base. Talk about where you would like to see yourself 5 years.
Oh, that's such a cute question. I love these like 5-year questions, 2-year questions.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years, I'll be 27. That's scary. 27. Hopefully still doing YouTube. I wish to do YouTube for as long as I can. Personally, maybe married. Yeah, 27 sounds good. I would like to, yeah. And own a home, like buy a home by then. Yeah, I think that's about it. Travel a lot more. Yeah, I think that's...
What about Simba lifestyle?
Oh yeah, Simba lifestyle. Hopefully, again, as I said for YouTube, hopefully still work on Simba lifestyle and expand and like do a lot more categories. Like for now we're just at like a little bit of home decor and stationery. The reason why I added lifestyle at the end was so that I could do like a couple of different things, because I have a lot of different like passions, you know, so like to expand it, of course. What about you?
You know, I get really confused about this when like in general I think about it. So it's really ironic that I put it in there as a question. I feel like I've so many times like decided and seen, and nothing's ever gone the way I had initially planned. Like when I was in my early 20s, like when I was 20, 21, I used to think I'm gonna get married at the age of 34. Like I had made a plan, you know, like the whole 10-year plan. I said I will get engaged at 28, 29 and I will get married at 32, 34. Like I had the whole thing charted out. So I don't really have a very specific 5-year plan in that regard. But I do know I want to continue doing YouTube. I definitely, like, I launched a line of bags earlier this year under my brand Verified. And it's not just bags.
Love the bag.
A lot of other products that I'm personally very, very interested in. So that's definitely something. My team and I were supposed to move into a new office actually this year, which obviously the pandemic has completely ruined. So I'm hoping that by then not only will we like have a new office, we will also own another office, like, and yeah, that's like a rough idea of what I think I have in.
Sounds so nice. Touch wood.
I hope both of our 5-year plans come true.
Yeah, I know. This is bad, huh? Trying to apply foundation around the lips. With the lipstick on, I've already messed it up.
I'm trying not to go too close to the lip.
I didn't think about it.
Annoying me is like that we've completely dimmed out the highlighter.
Yeah, that's true. But when we come to eyeshadow, we can pick up like a shimmery golden silver and apply it on the cheeks.
My eyeliner and mascara are also completely being overwritten at this point.
I think I've done a good job around the eyes.
Coming back to the idea of like a 5-year plan, you've been doing content for about 3 years now.
3 years, correct, yes.
Did you have like a 3-year plan? Did you have like an idea of like, okay, I want to achieve so many subscribers but in so much time? Like, have you ever set targets for yourself in that respect?
In fact, I actually had a 10-month plan, okay? So when I started my YouTube, I told everyone around me that I'm gonna hit 10k subscribers in 10 months. Okay, and no one believed me when I said that. Everyone was like, chill, you can't do that to yourself. It's not gonna happen, chill out. And the other day I posted like something popped up in my archive on Instagram. And it was that very post wherein I was thanking everyone for subscribing to me and following me because I hit 10,000 subscribers in 10 months. So that was my 10-month plan.
Wow.
I feel like short-term goals are just something that motivate me more. Like, I feel like they make me work harder and they make me, I feel like the idea of just getting that reward quicker makes you work harder and eventually obviously works towards your long-term plan.
Right.
But I find them more tangible.
Exactly.
But like for example, I had a short-term plan when I turned like 25. I said that okay, within the next 2 years I definitely want to buy my own house. That was something where I was like, okay, this has to happen. When I turned 26, I bought the apartment that we're now living in.
Hope I can do that as well one day.
Like, I always talk about the fact that if you're making money, whether it's a little money, a lot of money, doesn't make a difference. Whatever money you're making,
Correct.
don't spend all of it. Invest smartly.
Anam, I feel like you have so much knowledge when it comes to this subject. I feel like you should make a video about it. Because I would love to watch it as well. I would totally watch it. And I feel like a lot of girls who are around my age, younger than you, or even around your age would find it really useful. Comment down below if you want Anam to make a video about investment.
So this is when Mridul gives me all of the inspiration. She'll tell me like this, do this, put this as your title. In your shower routine, make sure you have a thumbnail that shows you're in the shower. I'm like, this is where I'm getting all my YouTube tips from Mridul.
No, and back, like behind the scenes, that's where I get all of my to-dos and not to-dos from Anam. I call her like my godmother. My parents also say that, you know, because you help me out so much. So many like deals Anam has like really helped me. So many deals that went wrong.
I think both of us really complement each other well in that regard, where I've also gotten a lot of help from you on so many aspects. So should I go ahead and pick up the next tip then? Contour and blush while telling us, what do you think about the influencer relationships in the industry today?
I mean, I don't know a lot of people to begin with. I do know a couple of people from the industry and I consider them as my really good friends, Anam being one of them. So I'm just gonna speak from what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot, so this might not be accurate, but I feel like it's a little bit fake. I do think it could be a little bit fake. Not, of course, not all friendships are fake, but like every industry, I feel like there are people who like to social climb and you know, like leech on other people, and this is like so controversial. I know.
Where a certain part of it definitely is very fake, it's very for social media, but I have to also kind of add on a layer and say that I think that that thing happens in any industry that's related to media and entertainment. It's just that with us, things go one step further where it's also for social media. I think that unfortunately the only add-on factor with the influencer industry becomes numbers become a really like integral part of how people somehow meet or interact online, which that to me is really shallow. I find that really shallow, because like I'm all about like who I'm getting along with and who I'm vibing with, instead of like how many followers, how many subscribers does she have. Like that's complete BS. I call BS on that.
Yeah, because Anam, so for everyone who like doesn't know, we met at a what was it? Was it a seminar or a workshop? Panel. It was a panel at Sophia College.
Yeah.
And Anam, I mean, if you guys know Anam, you've seen her on Instagram. She's way bigger than me on Instagram, and there was no need for her to reach out to me for a collab, and that didn't bother her at all. Like, she didn't even think about it once, ki, you know, let's approach her, or should I like check her Instagram. And back then I don't think I even had like 20k followers on Instagram, so I can totally vouch for that. Like, when Anam says that she doesn't care about numbers, she really doesn't care about numbers. And that's very rare.
You actually vlogged from that day, right? And I don't know how, I don't remember whether someone sent it to me or whether I happened to chance upon it, and I saw the vlog, and I landed up binge watching like 5 or 6 or I don't know 10 more videos on your channel, and I was like, okay, I really like this girl's content, and it didn't, and like numbers don't affect me. I've been doing this for almost 9 years now. I think that numbers go up and down, and I couldn't care less. I'm just like, if the content is nice and if I vibe with the person, that's all I care about.
I agree.
Ready for the next step?
Yes, please, I need brows.
Let's hope that the next step is brows. I'm just glad we have some color on our face at this point, because we're down to the last 2 chits. Wear your shadows and talk about the high as well as low points of your influencer journey. Okay, so I feel like there definitely have been a lot of highs and a lot of lows, but I feel like I should talk about a certain low phase first, especially because we literally just talked about how I don't give a crap about numbers, and I want to be honest and say that I was not always like this. Like I did see a certain phase in my professional life where numbers took over, and I went through a really low phase. I think going through that low phase is basically what put me through this eventual I don't give a shit about numbers thing. In terms of high points, I've had quite a few really great travel opportunities, or whether it's been a brand I've always really wanted to work with. Like for example, once I started doing like travel, I really wanted to work with a brand like Singapore Airlines and Emirates, and I had the opportunity to work with both of them. Whether it was, you know, visiting the Maldives on a brand deal, which was really fantastic, whether it was winning the beauty blogger of the year at a Cosmo Blogger Awards. So I feel like I've been blessed, alhamdulillah, to have like both sides, both highs and lows over the course of the period. But what about you, Mridul?
So by the way, I'm done with my eyeshadow, so I can just talk now. So I'm gonna start with my lows. I really don't think I've had like a low other than of course a very similar phase as compared to yours, wherein I was struggling with numbers, and I feel like I'm still struggling with numbers, specifically on Instagram, but it used to really get to me, I would say maybe a year ago. Yeah, because I feel like Instagram, a lot of times when you happen to go to these events, or for that matter even when a brand comes to you, I feel like the first thing someone happens to check is your Instagram rather than your YouTube. And you know, people judge you on the basis of how many followers you have and your likes and stuff like that. So that was really hard for me, because I've always struggled with growing my Instagram. I still do, but of course now I'm putting a lot more effort. I didn't put a lot of effort back then, which is clearly why it wasn't growing. Now that I'm like posting consistently and stuff like that, it helps. So and also I'm out of that like headspace now. Even though I don't have a lot of numbers on Instagram, I don't really care about it anymore. And not caring about numbers, trust me, is the best feeling ever when you're a content creator. And when it comes to high for my influencer journey, I think it would be somewhere around last year. I feel like I'm still on that high, touch wood, but I feel like the peak, well, maybe not the peak, I feel like the peak is yet to come. So the beginning was, I think, somewhere around October, November last year. I think that's when I started working with a lot of brands that I looked up to, brands whom I would shop from, like, you know, spend my own money and buy their products. So I think that was really nice, not only financially, but it was like a good, rewarding feeling, you know, when brands come up to you that you love.
Okay, so I guess it's useless to like be surprised or whatever about the last shit. It has to be eyebrows. But just for the record, it says, do your eyebrows while telling us about your side hustle. In your case, that's Simba Lifestyle, and I definitely want to know more about Simba Lifestyle. You did mention a couple of like expansion things earlier in the video, but if you want to just talk about like where you got the idea of Simba from, why you named it Simba also, just tell us more about Simba Lifestyle.
Okay, so two of my like main dreams ever since I was a little girl was, first of all, to start a YouTube channel. I know it sounds so weird, but I remember I was 11 years old and watching YouTubers like Blair Fowler, Elle Fowler. They're like OG YouTubers from the West, and I would watch them and I would always think I'm gonna do this as well. And clearly I started a YouTube channel, thankfully. And another thing that I've always wanted to do is start my own business. So ever since I was little, I like the process of earning money, you know what I mean, like working hard and then being rewarded by money. I really like earning money. So I would give my dad like massages. I would like create like a full-on menu card, okay, like with a facial, manicure, pedicure. So I've always had that in me, wherein, you know, I like to hustle and like make my money. So as I said, I wanted to start a business, and I have a lot of things that I like. Of course, I like fashion, I like beauty, I like hair. So all of those passions are being fulfilled when I work on my YouTube channel. But there are a lot of other things like stationery, what else, decor. All of those things I kind of translated into Simba Lifestyle. Yeah, started my own business.
That's so nice. And where does the Simba name come from?
Okay, so my pet name is Simba. My parents have always called me Simba because when I was little, when I used to yawn, I used to look like Simba from the movie Lion King.
That's so cute. I didn't know this.
Yeah, so that's where Simba comes in.
That's such a sweet story, Simba. Can I call you Simba from now?
Of course, yeah, all my friends call me Simba. What about you, Anam?
I feel like, first of all, I completely relate with the idea of like when you were younger, you wanted to have your own business. The idea of instant gratification, selling something and getting that money in your hand is really, really satisfying. I don't know how many people know this, but before I became a full-time blogger, I was actually a freelancer and I used to manage social media pages for different restaurants, brands, and a couple of other YouTube channels actually. This is even before I had my own YouTube channel. And I feel like as much as I love the creative process of like, I'm a content person, okay? But like when I was younger, I've also done a bunch of things to like have my own business. So I would make my own biscuits and cookies and go selling them to all my neighbors. My mom always tells me these like random stories about how I've been very enterprising. I was in school when I started a business for Barbie clothes because Barbie clothes were not a big thing in India. Like we used to get the Barbies, but we didn't get to change their outfits. So I started, my mom's been a designer for like most of my life. And I would make little Barbie miniature clothes for my dolls. So when I realized that my friends were really enjoying my Barbie clothes, I started a business where I would make the Barbie clothes and sell them to my friends. I've always, like, she always tells me little stories about how I've been enterprising, but I feel like that lack of the business, you know, the sales, instant sales side. So that's actually from where Verified happened, because I really wanted to make a product that I could put my name on and sell to my followers, keeping the whole quality and my style factor in mind, I guess. Not 5-year plans, so I don't know if this would have made sense to say earlier, but at some point in my life, maybe 10, maybe 15, I'm not quite sure. I know for sure I want to get into like having my own cosmetics line at some point, or my own skincare line at some point, because I just feel like that would definitely not be a side hustle. That would be like a big thing, hopefully, inshallah. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Thank you for being such a sport. I knew I wanted to do this chit chat concept idea with you, and with you first especially, and that was really important to me because I know that like we would have a good time doing this. Thank you for being on my channel. We're also doing another video on Mridul's channel, so make sure you guys go and check out the link. I'm going to put down below in the info box. We've not shot it yet, we're about to shoot it next, but I have a feeling that's going to be a really saucy one.
Ooh, I hope so too. I'm excited. I'm actually kind of nervous for that video because Anam like texted me. So it's like a truth or dare, truth or drink sort of a video. And Anam texted me saying that she has some really spicy questions for me, so I'm nervous.
So make sure you guys go watch that video once you're done with this one, and if you've already watched that and you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please make sure you go and subscribe to Mridul's channel as well. After this, I don't think I actually need to tell people that because you have like, I'm pretty sure you know who Mridul is on YouTube by now. I've said this a few times in the past, but I am gonna link in her channel and the video down below in the info box. Thank you again, Mridul.
No, thank you for having me. This was so fun, and I can't wait to watch the other episodes that are gonna come out.
Thank you. Awesome. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on. Bye, guys.